Hey guys, so I'm going to put together my new Con commission portfolio. This is my old Con commission portfolio. It uses an A5 size portfolio and it's kind of starting to fall apart. It's time for a new one. So I ordered I couldn't find A5 size stuff on Amazon. When I was in Japan, I picked up this little A5 4-subject loose leaf binder. And it's got these rings in it, and it came with loose leaf and page dividers in it. And I thought, first of all, I thought it would have page protectors in it. It did not. And secondly, I thought that these Alvin page protectors that I purchased would work in it, and they don't. So I'm about to make a Frankenstein's monster. I'm going to take the page protectors, the page dividers from my my Daiso binder, and I'm going to save the Daiso binder for something else. I don't know what, but not this. And I'm going to use these, I think, or try to use these with the Alvin page protectors and this Avery small economy binder. It's not as nice as I would have liked. It's not as clear as I would have liked, but at this point, I'm kind of in a pinch. So for now, I'm going to kind of do a one-to-one migration. I do want to kind of spruce things up. But MTAC is tomorrow, and there's just not enough time for me to do that right now. And I do think that at least migrating it to a nicer looking binder is a good decision. So something I'm going to want to do is that a lot of my originals have been like kind of tacked on to pages in here. So I want to cut some cardstock to the correct size and use that as my filler in here. And I also need to trim some of my examples down as well. So I'm going to use a paper cutter, and hopefully I can get it done kind of quickly and kind of neatly so that it doesn't just look like a hot mess. And as the year progresses, I'll just clean up my commission portfolio as I go. I also want to redo my prices for this show, since everything else has gone up in inflation. It's time I got a pay raise. But what I'm going to do first, what I'm going to do first, I guess, is remove all my images and trim everything to a size that's going to fit in this page protector here. I went ahead and I removed all my sketch examples, and I'm going to go trim these using my paper trimmer. I also wanted to add some new examples, so rather than including originals, and this is a commission and this is going to be sold this weekend, I printed them out since it gives people a good idea of what's for sale without requiring the actual original. I did used to use originals in my portfolio, and I've kind of been working them out. I'd used like the samples. So this is just enough to get people asking questions, hopefully. And it piques some interest so I can explain and show them some other things. So for this kind of convention portfolio setup, you are basically working in multiples of 2, since these sort of page protectors can be loaded both front and back. And it looks like these load from the top. So rather than put all of these in my little binder and try to fill that, I'm just going to fill them as I go. So this is what they look in their page protectors. And I'm going to redo my information cards digitally and print those out at size. So I'm not too worried about those right now. I'm going to go ahead, slip that in. And then, sorry about the shaka, I'm actually going to use these dividers to help separate some of the sections. So hopefully this will allow people who are looking for some, aw, come on, do you not fit? They're just like, just at not the right place. Actually, a pair of scissors and some ingenuity can help me solve this little dilemma, because I can just snip through. So here are my little Muji scissors. Just snip through. And snip through. I'll just have to always do it on those, but it'll help divide. Well, I thought it would. I thought it'd stick out a little bit more. Maybe not. I may have to use stick-on page dividers, which I didn't really want to do because it's not going to look as nice. So I'm almost finished with this little portfolio. I've got a few things I need to do. I need to put the rest of my examples in here, which is the easy part. I'm going to end up redoing my commission book a little bit so that everything looks a little more professional. I have like backing paper on here, but since I'm having trouble with my paper cutter today and I'm kind of running on fumes, this is just going to have to be good enough for now. I also designed and printed information sheets. So they're designed to fit in the page protectors. I need to cut them and put them in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm just about ready. I am so excited to have this updated, even if it's not complete. And I'm going to use double stick tape to hold things in place. Look forward especially to doing the cover all over again, but that's gonna have to wait. Maybe I can get to it during MTAC. We'll see about that though. But I have a bit of a cafe theme going, so I think that's going to be really cute. And ooh, it's like just the right size where I could put it on the dividers. That way they fit in a little bit better. And maybe they don't cause confusion, because then there's like, well, do I put it before? Do I put it after? I don't want to break the reading flow. And putting it on the divider kind of makes that simple. Definitely. Look forward to being able to theme the whole book around kind of a cute cafe. There we go. It's one down. Nice thing about doing your portfolio this way, even though it's going to take some work to make it cute, is that you can add pages or take out pages very, very easily. Nice thing about doing printouts rather than originals is that if I'm not feeling tired and lazy, which I was today, I can resize them to exactly the right size. Two more. Really closing in on that MTAC finish line. I'm so excited, but I'm mostly just excited to be caught up. And then I get to do the show. So, it's been a long week of prep, but I think it was worth it. I've been able to get a lot of cute things made, and I wasn't even sure that I'd be able to do that. And then I finally bit the bullet and redid my con commission portfolio, which was long overdue. So, good things. And I look forward to redoing the cover, maybe putting a ribbon in it, I don't know. Trying to make it cute but functional and actually look like what it is. Because I've noticed people will pick it up back when it was the other way. And I'll show you guys the front. Aw, man. Wow, that's not the worst problem. I can fix that. Alright. Actually, I'm going to reposition it. I want to be... Ah! No! I'm stuck with it as it is, and I tore it. Ugh. The worst. Just the worst. The worst. Okay, so I am just about finished putting together my con portfolio. Let me flip through it for you guys. So that was a brief little tutorial on putting together your commission convention portfolio. This is a physical portfolio used at cons to show people just what you're capable of. I hope you guys found this tutorial useful, helpful, and informative, and I hope you guys will consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet to check out more of these sort of tutorials in the future. Have a great day, guys. Bye! Alright, my art nerd friends, this is the final version of the Con Commissions mini binder. It has a different cover on it, as well as these really cute sort of minuets. Now, I do need to go through and add backing pages on some of these. I have some hot pink paper and some light pink paper that would work really cute, just for some of these where they don't quite match up. And I do still need to add the prices, just so that people can like see an example and then they know what something similar would cost. I just need to do that with the new prices. This has already gotten a test run at MTAC, and you know, I feel like it helped, but then I also feel like some people took advantage of confusion and well, anyway. Because, like, for example, it says pretty clearly at con what is available at the con. And then I had somebody order pencils as a take-home, and I agreed because I'm a fool. So that's on me. I need to, like, uphold my values and be like, well, no, it says in the front of the book that it's mail-in only or at con only, and I'm not taking at cons right now. But otherwise, I do like the little dividers. People seem to get that. So it's going to take a little while for me to get used to the new book and the new prices. It's probably going to take my customers a little while to get used to the new book and the new prices. But I'm glad I did it, and I look forward to being able to kind of polish this book up the rest of the way and kind of get it all the way up to code. I've just been busy and sick. But someday soon, right? And then also have like a back page that says, please flip it over, because people don't seem to understand that, and they'll literally leave it like this at my table. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial on putting together a con commission book. I hope you found it helpful, interesting, insightful, inspirational, what have you. Why don't you show me your con commission books in the comments below? I would love to take a look at them, maybe get some ideas. We can have a little back and forth going on. That would be fantastic. And I hope to see you guys again really soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye!